said, no, ma'am, you living beyond your means so you can try to keep up with this lifestyle. Now you over here, girl, doing Uber trips and trying to push an album out on us. Some you performing, girl. When have you ever been able to really sing like that? I'm like, Ashley can't sing worth a damn. Okay. Now you doing Uber trips, girl. You over here bending it over. You probably got an OnlyFans. Girl, what is going on? All right. You done laid on your back, had 2 kids, this less than cute man. Okay. And now you can't afford nothing. Girl, when I tell you poor horror decisions, girl. I cannot do it with you. I really can't. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Belle, and this is the Belle Perspective, and we're here today to talk about the Real Housewives of Potomac. Okay, this is season 9, episode 4, bunking beds and butting heads. Girl, I said that 5 times fast, and girl, it was a nightmare, girl. I could not. Anyway, if you're new to my channel, I talk about reality TV, books, movies, all sorts of things. So definitely check out the channel and get in where you fit in by subscribing to the channel, liking the video before you leave. Okay, and getting in the comments, letting me know what you think about the episode. Let's get into it. All right, so we pick up where we left off. Mia is still checking in, okay, with Karen and trying to see how she's doing and really trying to be nosy. In the confessional, Mia says that she's trying to check in with Karen to see what does she really need. Girl, just say you're trying to be messy and you're disappointed with Karen for not really taking up responsibility. And that's the truth. That's really the truth. Like, Karen, I understand this is a criminal case and you're not trying to incriminate yourself. But girl, it's not your second time. Okay. This is not your second time. We've been to this rodeo before, love. Okay. So Karen says, I just want to see who my real friends are. I.e., what it means is if anybody tries to come for me, you're not my real friend. If you try to hold me accountable, you're not my real friend. Okay. That's the type of thing that Karen is really basically saying. If you're trying to come for me, if you're trying to shade me, if you're going to try to alienate me, I see that you're not my real friend. Okay. There is a difference between holding someone accountable and not being a real friend. But Karen, I don't think that she really knows the difference. If you don't shut up and get in line, you're not her friend. That's how I'm interpreting things. Um, y'all get in the comments and tell me what y'all think, okay? So we address the situation where Karen says that she heard about Jacqueline saying that she was on the phone drinking. Now, Giselle in the other car says Karen has called us plenty of times and she was drunk. Okay. I believe Jacqueline. I'm gonna believe Jack. Now, here's the thing: do I go up for Jacqueline? Absolutely not. I'm about to get in her behind in just a second as well. But I believe Jacqueline. Why? One, because Jacqueline said I was talking to her on the phone. She didn't bring up the fact Jacqueline was not the one that brought up the drunk part. That was Mia. Mia could have Jacqueline could have easily said, no, that's not the truth. Don't do that. You're lying. Da, 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 da. No, she was just like, you know, it is what it is, which leads me to believe that it is truth. There is truth in it. Okay. And so I think that Karen got comfortable with Jacqueline and got mad. Like, I can't believe you would do anything you're not getting in line. That's what I think. Again, I feel like Karen wants somebody to get in line with her no matter whether she's right or wrong. And she don't feel like Jacqueline is getting in line with her. Okay. And so now Karen is mad and trying to come for Jacqueline. Which Jacqueline, girl, you gonna have to beef your self esteem up, girl. Because the way Karen talked about it, girl. Anyway, okay, let's keep going. Now we mashing some pieces together just to make it easy. We get to the conversation of Stacey. Mia tells us and Karen that she thinks that Stacey is boring and the whole Valley Girl persona that she is putting off is not working and is a little weird for her. I said the same Valley Girl persona that you're trying to portray, that you tried to portray, but that you really not, because you really a ghetto hood rat, and I'm not mad at the ghetto hood rats, okay? But be who you really are. So if you ghetto hood rat, be a ghetto hood rat. And if you a valley girl, be a valley girl. Okay, that's what I'm saying. That's the gist of what I'm trying to say. Okay, girl, I said, Mia, you got some nerve talking about Miss Stacey. First of all, I go up for Miss Stacey. I like her, girl. We're about to get into her too. Really like her, and I love the way that she whack Ashley any and every chance she get an opportunity. Good for her, because Ashley is trash. Ashley's literal trash. But anyway, let's keep going. So again, man, you got some nerve calling somebody boring, girl. Just because we not on here with no Jerry Springer storylines, girl, please. We moving on. All right, so we get Jazzy, Ashley, and Keiarna in the car. Now, Kay is telling us about her experience with her man Greg, right? And y'all remember them balances that I was telling y'all about last week? I don't like it. I don't like this. It don't look like any balances. It don't sound balanced, okay? All right, because Keiarna tells us that not only does he have a lot going on with him being an ex an ex or a divorcee or divorcee. I don't remember what it is with your dude, but him being divorced. He also has children, which I don't. She doesn't have children because she hasn't introduced us to any kids. Okay, she's bought a house, so she's buying a house with him. She also works at his mental health facility. So she's got her own business, but she says it's self run. So shout out to her. Okay, next time I'm in Baltimore, I might got to check it out. Okay, um, but she's over there helping him, building up relationships with schools so that they can put their services within the schools. I said, now wait a minute now. Okay, now what is he doing for your med spa? Okay, what is he doing? You doing all of these things, but you not know why. No, so all that money that you putting into his stuff ain't coming. I don't know about that. The balances are not balancing like they supposed to balance. Okay. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I love Kay. And that's the only reason why I'm calling it out because I'm like, ma'am, what? Okay, I need you to check them balances. Are the balances even? Because if it ain't even, or at least on this, okay, I'm not gonna preach, but you need to be getting just as much out of the relationship as he is. Hope you are. That's all I'm gonna say. Let's keep on going. Let's keep going. Okay, so Jazzy says that she is in a relationship with her guy Darius, who is a football player, plays for the Chiefs, and there's a three-year age gap, and she says she feels like because she's 3 years older than him, and because he's so successful, the 3-year age gap works for them because she's able to keep him on track.
All of this, it's just.
You're able to keep your man on track. Your man, grown man with 3 kids, or how many ever, because he didn't even say, she didn't even tell us how many kids he had, because quiet as it's kept, we know it's plural. Okay. I don't know how many, but your plural children, you got to keep him on track. Okay, Jazzy girl. Now that's the relationship I want to see on TV, girl. I want to see that relationship on TV. I want to see that live and in 4K. Make it happen, y'all, because I want to see that live and in 4K. Let's move on now. Kay somehow says that she's got a fetish for old men, and they all laugh about it. Like, yeah, girl, I was that girl child. Okay, always running up behind older men and all this other stuff. Honestly, that was back when I was younger. Now I'm like, that was when I was younger and didn't really know the ways of the world. Now I know the ways of the world. No, ma'am, I don't want nobody that's You a whole 10, 20 years older than me. What do you want me for? You're not gonna suck the life out of me, okay? No, ma'am. No, thank you. All right. So Giselle, Jacqueline, and Wendy. They're in the car now. Giselle says she wants to talk to Karen to address the situation, the double booking. I do believe that Giselle is well within her right. Now, see, the thing is, Giselle be right about some things, but it's just her delivery. Okay, the way that she goes about her delivery and execution is trash. If Giselle got that under control, she would be all right in my book. Close to all right, girl. Anyway, okay. So I think Jacqueline was the one that asked Wendy, Wendy, do you have any issues with anybody? I said, now why did you sit up here asking her, do she got issue with anybody? Girl, mind your business. Mind your business. No, Wendy, I'm fine. No, I'm good. But since you brought that up, Jacqueline, I heard you and Jazzy talking about being a sidekick or some foolishness, and some are y'all in like this weird pseudo competition with each other to try to be the closest to Mia? What's going on with that? Okay, so Jacqueline says that I've been Mia's friend, and people want to try to be a sidekick, and they basically saying I'm a sidekick and I'm no one's sidekick. But Jacqueline, we don't know you. Okay, the only way we know you is through Mia, love. Okay, your claim to fame, and I use the word fame loosely, your claim to this show is through Mia. So what are you talking about, boo? If Mia wasn't on the show, you would be irrelevant. We don't. You're tied to her. We do not care if she's not on the show. God has kept. I'm struggling to care now that you're just on the. That you're still on the. I don't care. I do not care, girl. I said. Yeah. How else do we know you, love? How else do we know you? Okay. Anyway, so they get to the house. Real nice setup, girl. Talking about Mia's manner. I said, you'll never be Kenya Moore. Okay, you'll never be Kenya. This isn't your house, but whatever. It was kind of aggravating me just a little bit. I ain't like it. Okay. So they have personal concierge. Everyone is assigned their own personal concierge. Well, they're sharing one person. And That's cute. I really liked it until we got to the bedroom situation. I said, here we go every damn time. Why can't we all, as grown women, have our own rooms, have our own bathrooms? Nobody's fighting and arguing. We got bunk beds. I said, why, why, why? As adult women in one of the richest areas in the United States, why are we doing this, y'all? Like, I hate this for us so much. Okay, now we know it's Wendy's birthday, but Karen is hating. So everybody's celebrating Wendy. Happy birthday, Wendy! Shout out to Wendy. Let's toast to Wendy. Girl, Karen over there hating. Why the hell Wendy got to have a nice birthday when every time my birthday come around, y'all always throwing some shit up and everything? I said, Karen, that is the worst thing to do. That is terrible to me. So you mean to tell me just because your birthday be a mess, you got to turn around and try to ruin somebody else's birthday? See, Karen, I really like Karen. I really do. I really, really and truly, I like Karen. But I be disappointed with some of the bullshit that she be trying to pull. I said, girl, you doing a lot. You doing too much for me. You're doing entirely too much for my liking. Okay. Now, the room situation. We see Giselle and Karen. They have separate rooms, but they're sharing the bathroom. Karen acting all prim and proper. Oh, you're gonna pee in the bathroom. You're gonna pee. I urinate when at the appropriate time. I'm like, girl, please, okay? It's a bath. Period. That's anyway, Karen. Whatever. So the other girls, who is it? Karen has her room. Giselle has her room. Who else had a nice room? Wendy gets a really nice room. Mia fixed it up real nice. I was like, that was very nice of Mia. I didn't expect that. They're turning a new leaf. I'm assuming that production got to Mia as well. Get your shit together. We're not going to be cutting up and acting a fool down to this season. Y'all better start treating Wendy better and vice versa. Okay, so I believe that's probably what happened. Ashley got a nice room because I don't think she said she didn't like her room because it's right off the leg. She can go out there naked and being, carrying on and doing her weird ass Ashley shit. So pretty much everybody liked their room. Okay. Um, Jacqueline was trying to figure out which room she had, and Jazzy was like, "Well, you're gonna probably be sleeping with Mia. You're gonna probably be sleeping with me because that's what she always have you." Girl, come to find out, Mia got Jacqueline sleeping with her in the same room. Girl, what the hell y'all got going on over there? We about to get into that into a second because she said something about Jacqueline being a baby and she needed to nurse her for the night and so she can be ready for the next morning. Girl, I'm sorry, what? Pardon? Pardon? Okay, talk to me slow, because what you talking about? What are you saying? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Okay. Now we see Keiarna. They put this girl in the bunk bed. Said, "Girl, the boot camp." Girl, me even said it in the confessional. I put Keiarna and Stacey in the boot camp. Yeah. Said, baby, y'all, you gonna get off my girl Stacey. You gonna get up off my girl Stacey. But you know what? The devil thought he had her. The devil thought they had Stacey. Stacey came in and said, "No, ma'am, I'm full of joy, baby. I am not going down. Okay, you're not gonna take the joy from me, baby. I'm always one about beds. Now I'm not gonna hold you. Couldn't tell if Stacey was being for real or not. Couldn't tell if she was being for real or not. Y'all get in the comments and tell me what y'all think because I was like, girl, Stacey, is this for real or is this for play, girl? Are you being sarcastic or are you being for real? Because I couldn't tell. But I guess she was being for real. So Stacey tells us when she gets there that she's always wanted to basically have like a summer camp experience and have bunk beds with her little girlfriends and things, and she's got an opportunity to do that. And so she's going to look at this as an opportunity to, relive her childhood experiences that she never got to. I said, okay, that's a wonderful way to look at things, but I still didn't know she was for real or not. Couldn't tell. But I know Keiarna wasn't like it. She was like, girl, not you put me in no bunk bed. Now, this let me know exactly what you think about me. Thanks, Mia. You know what? Mia's always looking for somebody to try to tussle with. Girl, please. Okay. Anyway, let's move along. We get to lunch. This is when Stacey gets there, and she's telling us that she hasn't traveled anywhere without her ex in a long time, and this is probably one of the first times that she's traveled without him. She's excited, but also kind of feeling a little sad. You know how you feel sad, but also very excited at the same time. So Giselle, they're all sitting down for lunch. Giselle tells the girls that Angel and Adore are having their cap and gown ceremony, so she's gonna leave early, but she's gonna make sure that she comes back so that she can participate. So she's gonna be kind of doing a little bit of touch and go. So not mad at that. Shout out to the girls. Super excited for them. They graduated onto bigger things. Okay. Now we get a Jazzy versus Jacqueline situation, and who is the sidekick of Mia? Girl, when I tell you, okay. First of all, for Giselle to be like, not y'all racing to the bottom to be Mia's sidekick. I said, what was Robin? Who was Rob? What was Robin to you, Giselle? Okay, but we're gonna leave the past in the past. Let bygones be bygones. We're gonna leave it there. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. But Jazzy is. Was it Jazzy that started or Jacqueline? I think it was Jacqueline. Jacqueline says, Jazzy, I heard that you was basically saying I'm me a sidekick. I'm no one's sidekick. And Jazzy says, you know what, whoever told you that, what's wrong? I was making a joke, basically saying that this trip is going to be wonderful now that Mia has a new sidekick, and I'm talking about me. And I was joking because I would never be a sidekick. I said, girl, if I'm never a sidekick, I wouldn't even joke about never being a sidekick or being a sidekick. But why are we talking about sidekicks? Why are we doing this? Okay. And so then they get back into this back and forth. I'm not a sidekick. Look at me. I'm the main event. I'm the main course. Look at all of this. Girl, Jazzy was shading the shit out of me. Jazzy was shading the shit out of Jacqueline. Oh, girl, where are you serving? Main event. When? Where are you serving this said main event, girl? Where is this? This main course that you speak of, girl, where is that? Jacqueline gets up and starts twirling, all of this, and I'm this. You see this, the body, the face, the hair. Jazzy was like, yeah, from the neck up, from the neck up. So I'm assuming she was saying her outfit was ugly. I don't think she was talking about her body. I don't think she was body shaming the girl. I mean, it could have been interpreted in that way, but later on we see Jacqueline and Jazzy talking, and Jazzy was like, "I wasn't talking about your body. I was talking about your outfit because I don't like it." I was like, "Oh God." That was kind of funny. That was a little funny, but the gist of the conversation, girl, not us arguing over being sidekicks. I'm just, girl, yikes. Anyway, okay. So throughout this entire exchange, both Jazzy and Karen say that Jacqueline is oddly obsessed with Mia. And at first I was like, is she? But then later on at the dinner, I was like, oh, she is. Okay, very oddly obsessed with Mia. It's weird. It's weird. It really is weird. And I think that's why Mia keeps her around, because Jacqueline really is very much I don't know. They have like some sort of pseudo. It's giving me single black female vibes to me. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Okay, it's a little weird. It's a little weird. I'm not gonna hold you. So Mia tells them that she's gonna be hosting a party. She's gonna be inviting some of her friends that stay in Lake Norman to the house to talk and kick back, basically a little kickback or whatever. Now I don't know how we got to this, but Stacey was talking to Jazzy. Was it Jazzy? No, Jacqueline. It was like, girl, Jacqueline, it seems like you got beef with pretty much everybody. And this is how we get into the Karen and Jacqueline of it all. Okay. Ooh, child. So Karen says, I called you. You called me because you wanted advice. I was not drunk. No one was drunk. And you're lying on me. And that's why I don't fuck with you now. Right? And Jacqueline was like, I never lied. I was not lying about it. Again, they're going back and forth and forth and back. Now, do I believe Jacqueline? I believe Jacqueline. I do believe Jacqueline was telling the truth again. And I've already given you my example or my reasons for why I feel the way that I do. Now, did I feel like Jacqueline needed to bust out into tears and cry because of what Karen said to her? Absolutely not. Please, you need to pack Karen up, okay? Pack her up and send her on her way, because the way that Karen backed her into the corner, I'm tired of Karen backing people into the corner when there is too much that you could read her ass about, okay? First of all, this is her second DUI, okay? Second time. So how is it out of the picture for her to actually be calling people drunk, okay? I just feel like there's entirely too many things, too many buttons for you to press to get Karen together. Because then in the confessional, Karen says, "Oh, these women want to try to have me. They want to have me crack. They want to break me down or whatever. But I'm like one of the seven wonders. Is it seven? I'm the eighth. I'll never crack." Said quiet as it's kept. You're showing that you're cracking right now. Because girl, why are you doing all of this? Why are you doing all of this? This shows that you are cracking, love, to me, honestly. And again, I'm not coming for Karen because I really like her. I do. But Karen, you doing entirely too much for my liking. You really are. Okay, so Jacqueline gets emotional. I guess she got backed into a corner, girl, whatever. I said, child, not you letting Karen back your ass in no goddamn corner, girl, please. Okay. Now we get to, I'm flipping around just a little bit. Oh, Karen, we get a scene with Karen and Stacey. And Stacey is telling us and Karen, that she is getting really apprehensive as they get closer and closer to their mediation date. This is when they're like finalizing the divorce. They're figuring out all the things that they need to, who goes to what goes to who, during the divorce. And she's like, how am I going to tell Arabella? Right? We haven't told her. She's only 8. This is entirely too much. She's apprehensive. Um, Karen, like myself, is like, girl, the girl is not no fool. Okay. Kids know they may not have the language to tell you exactly what's going on, but they're not dumb. All right. And Arabella is an extremely intelligent girl. You raised her to be extremely intelligent. She probably already know what the hell going on. She just waiting on y'all. It's really what's going on. I would bet 9 times out of 10 that that's the case. Okay. Karen was like, listen, the closer and closer you get to this, you need to tell your daughter, don't lie to her. Okay. Don't lie to her. Because the more you lie to her, the more delusional and emotionally unstable she will become. Now, Karen ain't say all that, but I'm saying that. You're not telling her the truth, and how is she really going to be able to trust anybody and anything in the world? Okay. Now, can't remember how we get this short clip of, oh, that was at the boat ride. It was something where they showed us Stacey and TJ, and I was looking like, girl, I love Stacey, and that's why I'm pointing it out, because I love Stacey, but girl, that man, oh God, no ma'am, no ma'am. Okay, so we get on the boat. So, we see a quick scene with Ashley outside talking about how she got to hustle and make all this money. I said, Ashley. So Michael took back their little Uber credit card, huh? So you can't afford to feed your family anymore. I said, if you moved out of that goddamn expensive ass house, then you be able to afford some shit, okay? I said, no, ma'am. You living beyond your means, so you can try to keep up with this lifestyle. Now you over here, girl, doing Uber trips and trying to push an album out on us. Some you performing, girl. When have you ever been able to really sing like that? I'm like, Ashley can't sing worth a damn. Okay, now you doing Uber trips, girl. You over here bending it over. You probably got an OnlyFans, girl. What is going on? All right, you done laid on your back, had 2 kids, this less than cute man. Okay, and now you can't afford nothing, girl. When I tell you poor horror decisions, girl. I cannot do it with you. I really can't. Okay, so we get out on the boat. And because they're doing a boat ride, it's real cute, real nice, or whatever. And Kay is talking to Stacey as Kay. So Kay, who are you not as close with in terms of the group or whatever? Kay tells us that Ashley is the person who she's not really close with. She's actually suing Deborah, okay, Sesame Street, for the occurrence, as she should. DC is also pressing charges because it's considered assault with a deadly weapon. And she ain't really fooling with Ashley like that, because she didn't really accept Ashley's apology. And quiet as it's kept, when we look back at the reunion, that apology was trash anyway. It really was. Okay. So good for Kay. Press all them goddamn charges. Okay. And shout out to DC for pressing charges on her ass too, because she deserved it. Okay. Anyway, now Mia tells us about the situation with Gordon. We saw that for New Year's, Mia was with Gordon and Ink there at Lake Norman. Now, my thing is, why do you have to have the kids around? Like, it is so fresh, it's so new. Why do the children still have to be a part of this? I understand you moving on, but why are you bringing your kids along? Because every time I see pictures, the kids are over near Gordon. They're not really fucking with Ink like that. I Yeah, and then for y'all to be playing in our faces and trying to make it seem like Ink may potentially be one of them kids' daddies. I just feel like, girl, what is going on, Mia? Your children do not need to be entangled in this foolishness. I see if you're trying to make up a story for us to keep things interesting on the show, but your children, I really feel horrible for them. I really truly do. Like, what kind of message are you sending to them, girl? Giselle was absolutely right at that damn table. You are not protecting your children. You are not. And that's it. That really is the truth. Okay. So they talk about that. Gordon has manic episodes. She talked about some of the things that he used to do when we could tell when he was in those manic episodes, spending a whole lot and carrying on. So he's on his medication. He's going to therapy, but it still sometimes affects him. So now we get on to the situation of Stacey dating. This was Keiarna bringing that up. Ashley told us that you was dating and, things like that. So what's going on with that? And Stacey shares with us, like, yes, I'm dating, but I'm still going through a divorce. And Ashley just basically threw my business out there. Like, yeah, girl, she, the quickest way to get over a new man is to get under a new one, basically. And that's exactly what Stacey did. And girl, that's exactly how Ashley put her business out. Maybe because I don't like Ashley down to my core. I do not like that girl at all. Okay. Ashley, it wasn't your business to tell. And so the way that you threw it out there is exactly how Stacey interpreted it. Anyway, so Ashley on the other side, that's not how I said it, Stacey. That's not how I said. Yes, the fuck it was. That's exactly how you said that shit, Ashley. I do not like and I do not like. I'm not messy. I'm not messy like that. You, how do you even know? I'm not even messy, girl. Girl, yes, the fuck you are. She was like, not only did you come in my house, spend hours over at my home, and I'm telling you my business, and then you come the next day and you put your bunions on my damn countertops. I said, come on, Stacey. Whack her again because that was some disrespectful shit. Not you putting your damn crusty, dusty, tired ass feet on my goddamn countertops, and you got shoes on with bunions, big bunions too. Said, no, man, girl, you gonna have to go on, girl. You is gonna have to go on with yourself, okay? So they get from the boat, we get to dinner, okay, and beautiful setup. One of Mia's friends is the event planner, basically planned this whole thing. Very pretty, very romantical, okay, real cute. We all sit down. Giselle confronts Karen about the double booking. Do I feel like Giselle has a right to feel the way she does? Absolutely. It was an event for her father. Karen was messed up. Karen says, I apologize, but I also felt like the girls needed me to be there from I needed the girls to be there for my award. And I tried to take every measure to make sure that every all the girls could be there at the same time to both events. Now, Karen, the best thing you could have done was to just go there by yourself and invite some other friends and let the other girls go to Giselle's event because Giselle sent out the RSVP. Now, do I understand why the girls went to Karen's first? I do. I do understand why the girls went to go see about Karen before they go see about Giselle. They try to do both. I do understand why they did it, and I'm just standing on that. Period. Now, was it wrong for Karen? Yes, but in response, I understand why the girls did what they did, and that's it. Anyway, okay, so Karen then deflects and says, I'm not taking responsibility for I'll take responsibility for double booking, but I will not take responsibility for how you responded. I said, Karen, don't deflect. Now, Giselle, you showed your whole entire ass. You absolutely did, and that's the reason why niggas don't fuck with your ass now. But you deflecting, Karen. Focus, because you double booked and you did that shit on purpose. Okay. Anyway, let's move along. So Mia's friends get there, and Karen says that she had went out with one of the girls, and they had a really great time. Okay, and I said, I want to know what kind of good time did y'all have? I'd like to know, right? So they sit down and Mia was like, y'all introduce yourselves and then tell me funny stories about me. It's like, we do not want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I really don't want to know. Because Mia's shit be so fucked up. And it just, and not fucked up, but just weird and awkward. And like, girl, what the hell going on over there? And exactly as I thought, that's exactly what the girl started off with. The girl was like, yeah, there was a funny story. I was at dinner and Ink started sucking on Mia's toe, or we were on a boat ride and Ink started sucking on Mia's toes. I said, girl, not you talking about sucking toes at the damn dinner table. First of all, that's nasty as hell. Second of all, Mia got a size 13 foot. Okay. Girl, what are we talking about? What are we doing? Okay. This is nasty. Nastiness. Okay. And everybody's looking like, oh, okay. So then the other girl, I didn't catch all the girls' names. She was like, I met Mia when she was getting ready to marry Gordon and she was picking out a dress and all this other stuff. That was like, what, 13 years ago? And here go Jacqueline being wildly obsessed with Mia. Well, see, see, I knew you knew Mia when that was going on, but I knew Mia before all of the Gordon things, right? When she was at Payless and, she had the rims on a Hyundai and all this other stuff. That's when I knew Mia. You don't know Mia like I know Mia. I was like, girl, okay. Again, the way you try to make it seem like you're not no sidekick, girl. Yeah, you are. Yes, you are. Yeah, you actually are. And this is sidekick behavior right here, love. Okay? Nobody knows you without Mia. Girl, you don't know yourself without Mia. Girl, what are you talking about? Okay. Anyway, so then Mia wants to kicks it up a little bit, right? She says, you know what, Karen, that one time when you and I and me and the other girl, we went out, right? We had a really good time. Karen was like, yeah, we had a good time. And then you ended up leaving because you said you had to go back to be with Ray or something like that. She was like, girl, you accidentally butt dialed us. And friend was like, oh yeah, you did, but you absolutely did butt dial us. And Mia was like, so when you butt dialed us, you were with someone else and you were saying, oh, these girls think that I'm with Ray right now. Dun dun dun. Now, do I think that Karen is cheating on Ray? Absolutely. Ray got one foot in heaven, girl. He got one foot on this earth and the other one in some celestial place, girl. Okay. So we don't. Do I understand? Is it wrong? Yes. Okay. Do I believe that Karen is probably yeah, yeah. I believe that they have an arrangement. That's what I think. I think Ray knows that that it just ain't happening for him no more. As long as Karen keeps it under wrap. That's what I think. I think they have an arrangement. Period. Okay. He had his fun at the upfront with Karen when she was younger and he was younger, and now as things are progressing, okay, Karen gets to have her fun. That's what I think. Okay. Y'all get in the comments, tell me what y'all think about the episode because it was a to be continued again, child. I need to see the previews because I don't think I saw them. But girl, we gonna have another storyline of Karen cheating on Ray. Girl, we already know this, girl. As long as if we don't have no proof, girl, don't keep bringing this to my door. Don't keep bringing it to my doorstep, girl. If you ain't got no proof. Now, not to say that I don't believe it, I absolutely do. But what we gonna do about it? Okay, bring. You got names? Do you have places, times, dates, things? Let us know what's going on. Cause outside of that, girl, I don't care. Okay, and if Uncle Ben don't care, I don't need to. Anyway, get in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about the episode. Don't forget to like this video before you leave. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Due to unusual rain and thunder, baby, I wonder, would you just put your sweats on for me? Yeah, I got the blood.